The six-game road trip continues. Every stop so far has been a story, and tonight we're in Salt Lake City taking on the Utah Jazz. NBA 2K23 player build Jaymont Summerz and the Washington Wizards take on Utah. Let's ball! This is SeasonLongBaller. Season's greetings to you, and we are underway here in Salt Lake City. We'll get those lineups to you in just a moment. And Beal works across the paint, takes the short jumper in the lane, and hits. For the Wizards, it's Summerz, Beal, Porzingis in the middle, Kuzma, and Avdia are the forwards. Jordan Clarkson is starting for the Jazz alongside Mike Conley at the guards. And Clarkson will hit that one. So it's Clarkson over Sexton. That's interesting for the Jazz. And I throw it over here to Avdia. At the forwards is Bogdanovic and Vanderbilt. Azubuike is in the middle. Beal working at the key, takes a step back and misses. Score right now is 2-2. Conley and Azubuike set the screen for Clarkson, and he hits. And it is a 4-2 lead for the Jazz. And Summerz will take his time and bring the ball up the floor. Over to Beal. And the backdoor cut behind Conley. Avdia hits me with the pass, and it's 4-4. If you're new to the channel, again, Season's greetings to you. And here on SeasonLongBaller, as Azubuike gets a pass from Conley, we played a full 82-game season through NBA 2K player build Jaymont Summerz with the Washington Wizards, as Summerz will get the lay. So when the real Wizards play, we are playing. We're playing 6-minute quarters. So when Summerz comes out of the game, we're out of the game. Monte Morris is the backup point guard, and we'll see how they do when we get back in the game. Pick and roll. Got hit with our own medicine there. Conley to Vanderbilt. And that ties the game up at 6. Summerz over to Kuzma, and Kuzma hits the 3. Giving the Wizards a 3-point lead. Conley to Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt back over to Clarkson. Clarkson back to Conley. Conley will take the 3. He'll miss. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia gets a screen from Porzingis and gets the shot blocked. Gets the rebound. Over to Beal in the corner. Porzingis sets a screen. Beal dribbles, fires it over to Porzingis, and hits after the ball was deflected by Azubuike. Azubuike with the deflection there. Conley dribbles the ball up. It is an 11-6 lead for the Wizards. Clarkson with the pick and roll with Vanderbilt again, and they score. Both teams shooting very well out the box here. It is an 11-8 lead for the Wizards. Summerz off the screen and roll, makes the lay. It's dangerous. Looked like he was bringing that ball back up to the shot blocker. But it is a 13-8 lead for the Wizards as the Jazz take a timeout. And we will see if we end up coming out of the game, because, you know, sometimes that is what ends up happening. 2:22 left here in the first quarter. Glad that you are with us. And yes, Summerz is on the bench. There's Morris and Gafford, Hashimura, some of the other bench role players. And the Wizards are now up by 20. Wow, Morris and company did a lot of work. All right, there is Sexton working up top. I thought he was going to try to get that to Markkanen, who was rolling hard, but he didn't. Sexton draws the foul. and he'll go to the line to shoot a pair. Here at the beginning of the second quarter, Wizards are up by 20.
Take a break. Take a break.
The margin between the teams right now is more than the points that the Utah Jazz currently have. Now, this road trip got started with an 88-80 loss to the Nuggets, where I missed a free throw and Sexton misses one. And you know how much I hate missing free throws. We followed that up by with the Wes Unseld malpractice game, losing to the Clippers 82-75 in a game that the Clippers led pretty much most of the way, but every time we came back in the game, we'd close the gap, even take a small lead, and then Unseld would take us right out of the game, and we'd be back in the hole again. Sexton hits the second free throw. Lead is now 19. Porzingis working against Markkanen. He takes the fade, turnaround fade, and hits. 21-point lead for the Wizards. 38-17 with 5.5 to go here in the second quarter. Conley over to Sexton. Sexton takes the step back over Hachimura. He misses. Hachimura gets the rebound. Hachimura brings it up. He's going to need help there. He gives it over to Summerz. Summerz down to Porzingis. Porzingis steps back, takes another shot, and hits. Yeah, Porzingis is going to hit that, and he's been playing well. He had a block party in the Phoenix game in one sequence there in the blowout win against Phoenix. 40-17 is now your score. Markkanen with the alley-oop, and oh, he tips it in from the pass from Sexton. That makes it 40-19 and gives the Utah crowd something to cheer about. We'll go pick and roll. Porzingis. And get the alley-oop. One alley-oop deserves another. Summerz gets it up to Porzingis for the oop. And the lead goes back up to a 42-19, 33-point deficit. 23-point. Overran Conley. He scores. Lead is now back down to 21 as the Wizards have doubled up the Jazz right now. Now Hachimura sets the screen. Pass over to Hachimura. If he reverses it, he had plenty of room on the other side, but okay, if that's what works for you. Hachimura scores. And it is a 44-21 lead with 3:51 to go right now, and Conley gets fouled on the drive to the basket.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now, as I was talking about on this road trip, as Conley shoots a pair, we just talked about the malpractice in LA against the Clippers. The following night, we took on the Lakers, and what it was a revenge game. If you remember 2 weeks ago, that Sunday, the Lakers blew us out in Washington. Well, we blew the Lakers out 101-65 in LA to get some measure of revenge. A really great all-around game for Jaymont Summerz in that game, but missed a pair of free throws. As Avdia and Kuzma check back in for the Wizards. So you know that killed me. As Conley will now shoot the second one, and Clarkson and Azubike are back in the game for the Jazz. Sexton's giving me some room. I'm going to take the three and miss it. Sexton over to Clarkson. Over to Conley. Reaching on the steal there, tried to get one. Clarkson will take the three out of the corner and hit, closing the lead down to 19. All right, get the ball over to Beal, and he gets a screen from Porzingis. Over to Porzingis, and he'll score. Trying to get Beal a little more involved in the offense here. And Beal actually gets it back over to Porzingis, and as you see, they score. Lead is back to 21. Clarkson, Conley, Sexton, Vanderbilt, and Azubike on the floor for the Jazz. It's the starting lineup for the Wizards. Summerz, Beal, Avdia, Kuzma, as Avdia gets a backdoor cut back there, and that caused the Jazz to call timeout. And Porzingis, they round out the 5 for the Wizards. 48-27 is your score, 21-point lead. If you like what we're doing on the channel, go ahead and give us a subscribe, a like and a subscribe. And the Jazz make somewhat of a run as Summerz hits the bench. It's 64-51. All right, the start of the third quarter. Looks like both teams are going with their starting lineups. Looks like the Jazz made a little bit of leeway before the end of the quarter to get the lead down to a more manageable margin. Ooh, who was that violation on? Uh-oh, was that me standing in the paint? Bogdanovic will shoot this technical free throw, see if they can get the lead down to 12. That's not a great way to start the quarter. He'll probably hit this. And it's up, and it is good, closing the lead to 12. Summerz, Beal, Kuzma, Avdia, and Porzingis are your 5 for the Wizards. Picked by Azubuike. Working against Porzingis. It is blocked by Porzingis. He gets it back. Conley misses. Rebound Azubuike. He'll dunk. And the lead is now 10. All right. Summerz and the Wiz offense goes to work. We'll start with a screen from Porzingis. And Summerz, gets fouled. 3-point play opportunity here as Mike Conley misses. Mike Conley picks up the foul. Summerz looked like he was going to try to flush that. And the free throw is good. Glad to see that. 3-point play completed, lead back up to 13. It is a 67-54 score right now as we have gone through about 45 seconds into the third quarter. Clarkson will take the 3. He'll miss. Kuzma gets a good rebound there. Up to Summerz. And I was thinking of getting to Porzingis in the post, but I throw it over to Kuzma. Kuzma hits the 3. Lead back up to 16. Clarkson has been very aggressive, and he takes another shot. He'll miss. Porzingis with the rebound. Over to Summerz. Let's go pick and roll this time with Kuzma. But let's let him fade. See if he can shoot the 3. He will launch the 3. He'll miss. We were off rhythm there. That didn't go the way we wanted it to. Conley brings it up. Over to Clarkson. The way he's been shooting it, I figured he was going to fire that one up, but he didn't. Back over to Conley. Double team on Conley. That leaves Bogdanovic open. He doesn't hit. Porzingis with the rebound to Summerz. And Summerz has the big man on him. I'll go ahead and launch this 3. And I've got it.
Timeout.
Lead back up to 19. As Summerz and company get on a roll on offense. You know, it's getting close to Christmas. Have you finished that Christmas shopping yet? Conley brings the ball up. It is Conley, Clarkson, Markkanen, who's come in. Ooh, thought he was going to hit Conley there. He hits Conley. Pass is bobbled. And a steal by Beal. And he goes in for the easy dunk. Lead back up to 21. Bogdanovic and Azubuike finish your 5 for the Jazz. 3:14 left here in the third quarter. The Jazz are going to make a run. They probably would want to make it now as Vanderbilt sets a screen. He does not get the rebound. Kuzma gets the rebound. He is working on Vanderbilt. Hashimura looked like he was trying to set a screen. He gives it to Hashimura. He dribbles it back out. I'm going to ask for the ball out back and give it down to Porzingis, who gives it back to Hashimura. And Hashimura goes in for the dunk. Wow, what a possession. That was not neat by any means. But as you see, Hashimura's got a hot hand. He's 6 out of 7 from the field in this game. Rebound. Vanderbilt after the Conley miss. Clarkson drives baseline on Beal and hits. All right, Summerz will bring the ball up the floor. Gets the screen and roll with Porzingis. Out to Beal. Beal will not hit the 3. I thought I could give me a quick steal from on Vanderbilt there, who got the rebound. Clarkson launches another 3 and hits. Clarkson has got the ultimate green light for the Jazz tonight, right? He has had no problem firing everything. That cuts the lead down to 11. And now Monte Morris, Will Barnett, and some of the other bench players are back in for the Jazz. They managed to cut the lead down to 16 as you now see that Summerz is back in to start the fourth quarter. Jordan Clarkson is firing. All right, Sexton is back in the game now, and we will go ahead and start this with a pick and roll with Gafford. All right, that pick and roll didn't exactly go well. Summerz takes the deep 3, misses. Sexton bringing the ball up against Summerz. Beasley, Azubuike, Markkanen, and Gay are in the game for the Jazz as Sexton gets a wide open 3 as I collapsed on Gay's penetration there. It is a 13-point lead for the Wizards. And Summerz drives. Sexton draws the foul on Sexton, and he'll shoot a pair. First one's up and missed. Second one is good. Summerz has had a entertaining time with free throws on this road trip. Really thought that first one was going to go, though. Conley is back in the game now. Lead is 14, so the Jazz are not totally out of this game yet. Sexton working on Beal, and he will not complete that drive. Avdia with the rebound over to Summerz. Let's get that pick and roll going. We'll go with Kuzma. Over to Kuzma. He finishes. Assists Summerz. Lead is back up to 16. Sexton to Vanderbilt. Back over to Beasley. Back over to Sexton. I figure Clarkson's going to be coming in here soon. Summerz almost got the steal. Summerz has to go and try to find Beasley. I'm sorry, try to find Conley. Shot is missed. Kuzma with the rebound. And Kuzma will finish. As Beal and myself were moving around the perimeter pretty open. Lead is 18. 3:55 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Vanderbilt. Couldn't quite get around Conley, get around to that one on Conley. He hits. Lead is now 16. Caught Conley sleeping, and I got the dunk in there. I guess Conley thought I wasn't going to go all the way to the cup. He was wrong. He knows I like to shoot.
Timeout, timeout.
Utah.
Lead is now 18 with 3:29 to go. I'm surprised that Conley gave me that much of a runway to get to the hole. All right, let's see if Summerz is still in the game. He is. 87-69, 3:29 to go here in the fourth quarter. Summerz, Beal, Avdia, Kuzma, and Porzingis is the lineup for the Wizards as Clarkson got in really deep. I wanted to go in there and help, but I didn't want to leave Conley by himself in the corner. He might finish that. Pick and roll to Kuzma. Back over to Kuzma. Kuzma takes the step, the fadeaway, and misses. Lead is still 16. Beasley working on Avdia to Conley. Over to Clarkson. He'll probably shoot this. The screen from Azubuike. Oh, I went in to help, and there's Conley in the corner. He misses. Porzingis gets the rebound. Beal gives it up to me. I'm going to go baseline on Conley. He gives me, oh, here comes the double team. Who's open? Beal. Misses. Ah, man. I really thought that we had something there. We should have scored on that one. Beasley gets the ball from Conley in the corner. Here's Clarkson working against Beal. 2:22 on the clock. The alley-oop. Oh, Porzingis was turned the wrong way. He didn't see it get flipped up there. And now it looks like the Jazz are going to give us a full court press. Summerz working against Beasley. Back over to Beal. To Kuzma.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Kuzma working against Vanderbilt. Here comes the pick from Beal. Kuzma comes downhill, takes the short jumper in the lane. He will miss. Rebound Azubuike. Conley up to Clarkson. Clarkson drives on Beal. He misses. Rebound to Kuzma. Transition three. Missed. Ah. It is a 14-point lead as Clarkson drives and finishes. He'll get a three-point play opportunity. Porzingis gets the foul.
Porzingis, second personal foul.
The lead is now 12 with Clarkson on the line and Bogdanovic checking in for Beasley.
One shot.
Clarkson hits. Lead is now 11. Summerz drives on Conley to break the pressure and scores. Summerz with 17 and 5 today. I think the only shots I've really missed are mainly been three-pointers as Clarkson drives again on Beal. Clarkson is serious. Summerz brings the ball up the floor and will score the layup.
Number 4.
Azubuike looked like he was worried that I might pass it over to Porzingis, which I might have. Clarkson working on Beal. Over to Azubuike. Oh, back over to Clarkson after going to Vanderbilt in the corner. Screw it. I'm coming to double team. Conley has the wide open three. Let's see if he hits it. He doesn't. Kuzma gets the rebound. Over to Beal. Here comes the double team. And Beal will take the three and miss. Gosh, I was trying to get that to Beal earlier when the double team first got there. Bogdanovic hits the three. Lead is now 10, but I think the Jazz are calling off the troops. And that will put a wrap on the game here as the Wizards will get another victory. A 10-point win over the Jazz, 91-81. And that will make the Wizards 3-2 on this road trip. Basically wire to wire, in control from the entire game. Next game will be the Sacramento Kings on Friday. That's right, tomorrow. We will be traveling to Sacramento to take on the Kings right before we get into the holiday break. Hope to see you there. If you like what we're doing, please go ahead and like and subscribe. It is much appreciated. That's it for yours truly, Season Long Baller. Season's greetings. Peace.